Hi, so today we're going to be talking about goals. Goals are something that not everybody is taught or knows how to create, especially if they're trying to create a really effective, strong goal. And so I felt like this was a really good starting point in starting to talk about making changes in your life and getting to where you want to be. So I'm going to use an acronym. And the acronym is SMART. Some of you might have heard about it out there. You can find this information on the internet in a lot of different forms and a lot of different sources. So if you would like additional information about these goals and other persons' perspectives on them, you're welcome to do a search for that and find more information. It's really going to help you be able to create a really powerful, strong goal. All right, so we're going to start with the first letter, S. S stands for specific. You really want to define your goal in as much detail as you possibly can. That's going to create a blueprint for you for moving forward and being able to achieve this goal. Really being able to see exactly what you want, what you would like to achieve with that goal. So let's say your goal is, I want to exercise more often. That's not really very specific. It doesn't really tell me what the frequency is or where I need to go. It just tells me I want to exercise more often, and it's easy to put that off. Oh, I can exercise tomorrow. That'll be more often. To really make a specific goal, you want to really define what more often is. Okay, so maybe you want to exercise 3 times a week for 20 minutes. So in your goal, you're going to write exercise Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 3 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Now, you may have to adjust your goal. You may have to go back in and change some things based off of your situation, your life. That's totally fine. The idea is really to get it down, be as specific as possible, because you can always change the days and you can always change the time once you have that other information down there. Okay, M stands for measurable. You want to be able to measure your progress. Are you meeting this? For our fitness goal, 3 times a week for 30 minutes, did I exercise on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday? No. That means I didn't hit that goal. I actually exercised on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So I increased my frequency in exercising, but I didn't do it on the days I wanted to. So maybe I need to change the days to Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday instead of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Go with that, see how it works, okay? All right, A stands for attainable. You need to make sure that you're setting realistic goals. You can't go from not exercising at all to exercising 7 days a week. It's too big. It may not be attainable. Do a little bit smaller step, especially depending on what you have going on in your life. You really need to take into account what you're going to be committed to. And if you're not going to be committed to the goal that you have set, then you need to modify it so that you can be committed to it. It should be something that is a little bit out of reach for you and that you're going to have to work on, that you're going to have to focus on and really be dedicated to making a change in your life. Goals require and demand a change of you. They are not something that you can just put out there and then hope that it's accomplished, hope that you fit it into your schedule. You really have to change your behavior to be able to reach this goal, and that's a big part of their purpose. Goals should push you to grow and also support where you want to be. That's very important also. The R stands for relevant. Your goal needs to be results driven. It needs to be in line with where you want to be in the end. So make sure that your goal is relevant to what is going on in the rest of your life, in the respect that it supports where you want to be and where you want to go. Now, kind of like that example of exercising not at all to 7 days a week, if that was, you're exercising 5 days a week, 5 hours a day, that may not be relevant if you're just trying to get healthier. If you're a bodybuilder, absolutely, you probably need to work out way more than somebody that is just trying to get healthy and establish some good habits in their life. So always make sure your goal is relevant with where you want to be in the end. All right, the last one, T. Your goal must be time bound. It must be trackable. You must be able to have a deadline. By this date, I want to accomplish this goal. By this date, I want to be exercising 3 times a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 30 minutes a day from 4 to 4:30 p.m. This is where I want to be by December 31st. I want to have that as a regular practice. I can define and identify whether or not by December 31st I have reached that goal. I've been doing those things by that deadline. Deadlines also kind of push you. They add a healthy level of stress to move you to take action on something that otherwise you haven't been. So these are some of my best practices for building smart goals and creating effective goals. You can modify any of these parts. Just keep that in mind. But really focusing on a goal, making it powerful, is going to require these steps. Let me know if you have any questions. Drop me a message below or go to my Facebook page. And we'll see you soon.